All right, good morning, everybody. It's morning when you'll be watching this. This week we will get through actually chapter 3 and 4. Okay, so we can put some pace on it since you guys can do stuff. So we will pick up the pace a little bit, and then I think that will get us caught up to where I want to be by the time we have our little break. And so we'll actually do a little something fun before we have that break here. Uh, Worksheet here for you. Okay, it covers what we're talking about. We're talking about food. Okay, and we are talking about education, and then we are talking about housing. And then the next section, you did section 1, part of this is section 2, and then section 3 is work. And so there is, I'm not sure how do you pronounce this, but there's a story about a man named Akachi. He's a former slave, and he has an interesting story, kind of the story of a few of the free black folks at the time. And so I want you to all go through that one. I said I would talk about slavery myself. I kind of wanted it to become an issue before I went but so far into it. So it's going to start to be an issue here soon in the next few chapters. So I will do a whole PowerPoint thing and hopefully come in and talk to you about it. But after that, you'll do one on him, a 2-paragraph, and then you will do a 2-paragraph on one of the others. So there's 4 of them. I just want you to do him, and then there will be 3 others for you to choose from. Okay, so this is an interesting section. We're talking about education, literacy. One of the questions is, why is literacy and education so important at this time? Okay, and they actually have laws against illiteracy, and it's interesting that we have those same kind of laws too. So you guys go to a private school, but if you were to go to a public school and you were not to show up to class for 6 periods in a row, we will send your house a letter warning them. I believe it's 8 to 10. No, I think it's 12. I think it's 12, but 12 days you don't show up. It's called truancy. If there's not a reasonable reason and they show up and there's not a reason, they can actually, if they want, never seen it happen, but they can put your parents in jail for you not going to school and learning. So we've always taken education seriously in this country, and I think reading this, it'll give you a good idea why, okay? And so, spoiler alert, right? It's because it's the Protestant Reformation, and that time period was based on reading and understanding the Bible on your own and interpreting the Bible on your own. And so it's very hard to read and interpret something if you can't actually read it, okay? And so that was the whole thing. You got the printing press, you got the Protestant Reformation, and now books, up until this time, books cost the equivalent of thousands of dollars. They were very hard to come by, and people just didn't have books. And so once you have a printing press, and literally that's what those monks were doing in the monasteries, is they were sitting there copying stuff down. So now that we have, in our time, we have digital versions of stuff. So everyone should know how to read everywhere, right? But then now they've got paper books. People can get them fairly quickly. Not quite at this time, but it's getting there to the point where you'll see some of the primers and the horn books that they make. That's kind of what I'm talking about. So read through this. I did not get to your test because I did not get there to the school in time on Friday to grab them. I will get there in time to grab them tomorrow. And if I don't go through them all tomorrow night, I have a bus trip to Mitchell Tuesday night. So I will definitely have them to you by Wednesday, but more than likely I will just grab them early and get to them during the day. So hopefully that's how it works out. hopefully you got everything turned in that you need to get turned in test-wise, and I will be in to come get that this morning. All right, thank you very much, and we'll see you guys Tuesday. I'll make another one here for you.